Greetings one and all, this is Rhythm Works and welcome to my channel. This video is entitled Level 1000 Counterfeiting Hackers. Now, I don't want you to get from the title that I'm raging or I'm ranting or even a facepalm video. It is neither of those. It's just as a result of a very interesting conversation I had yesterday, or even, I could say early this morning, because I got into a lobby at around, I must have been around midnight, and I was on there till like around 4 o'clock in the morning. And how that worked was that the lobby that I got into, there was a lot of trash talking young children in the lobby. So that kind of went on for a little bit, but that's a different story. But then it all kind of calmed down when this level 1000 dude came in. And it was kind of weird to me how somebody could reach level 1000 so quick. It's like they would have to be playing the game day and night and day and night from the release in October. And as we all know, the multiplayer didn't come out until 2 weeks after that, technically. But the multiplayer wasn't in full force until like weeks and weeks and weeks after that. And with all the updates and the consolation $400,000 they basically gave us, you know, it still would have taken a great deal of time. But stupid old me, I mean, I'm just coming to you today with old news. But there is a reason for it being old news to me, because I wasn't looking for this kind of news. It just basically came into my lobby, so to speak. But anyway, this level 1000 dude came in and I just made a glib remark by saying, "Hey dude, must be lonely at the top, bro." And I didn't mean it with any disrespect or anything, and I think he kind of took it well. And then all of a sudden, he must have saw my avatar and he played a Sean Paul drop, right? And I said, "Hey, Sean Paul. Hey, dude, I knew him before you even knew him," which is true. But anyway, you know, it was kind of like the remnants of trash talking. But he was very, very cool and gracious about it, you know what I mean? So I just thought, you know what, let me just take the opportunity in asking this dude a question that has been bugging me for so long. And I asked him the question, how long did it take you to reach level 1000? You know, it wasn't a leading question, it was an honest question, because I saw so many 3-digit level players playing on this thing. And I can understand like the level 150, 200 even, you know, because I'm a level 98 now. Small fry to some, but hey, it's me, it's my sense of achievement. So I asked him the question, how long did it take before he reached level 1000? And there was a slight hesitation. And then his answer was, well, I got to level 130 and I met someone online and he was a hacker and this and that and yada yada yada, and one thing led to another and blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. And he managed to get, you know, all the weapons, everything he ever wanted in the game he basically got, and he got a total of $13 billion. So I said, okay. And then I mentioned to him one of the menu blurbs in relation to Rockstar's maintenance, fixing the exploit of counterfeit money, and them basically taking money off people who were unaware of what was going on, and then punishing the willful participants, if you like, at their own discretion. So I asked him, well, was you punished for that? And he said yes. He was more or less banned for a couple of weeks. He had his money taken off him and he was banned for 2 weeks. But some people, you know, had their accounts banned for life. And judging by the sound of what he was saying, there wasn't a lot of people that were getting banned. But then at the same time, it's like with the amount of games that has been sold, you know, a minute amount by our standards is still a lot. And I just began to ask myself the question, well, why? Why would you want to do that? And before I even done that, he proceeded to say, well, you know, I've got everything now, and now I'm getting bored of the game, and there's nothing else for me to get. I got the long gun, I got this, I got that, I got blah, 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 and there's nothing else for me to get. And that more or less enlightened me and gave me more of a sense of achievement than at any other time I've played the game. Because there's me thinking, okay, I've only reached a paltry level 98 right about now, and I think I'm not playing the game as it's supposed to be played. But then someone is enlightening me in showing me, well, you know, they are playing the game by fraudulent means, if you like. And before some smart aleck comes up and say, well, the game is about lawlessness and criminality, yeah, it still feels stale, even when you say it like 2 million times. But having said that, I still understand the point. It is a valid point. But at the same time, the people at Rockstar got to keep a freaking boundary on the game. They got to keep a boundary on the thing. You know, they got to make the game accessible to everybody. Well, everybody at that particular age, at the mature age rating. You know, and they got to kind of make it fair. You know, kind of a game that has a free-for-all element within it. But with what these hackers are doing, they are kind of jacking up the game. One of the trash talkers, who now is my friend, because I think he has a better understanding of how I am as a person, he invited me into his garage. And I went into his garage and I saw some of his cars. He literally bought the business, one of the business DLC cars the same day. Well, I thought he bought it, but he said no, he didn't. He got a brethren of his to duplicate it and put it in his garage. And he had like a quad bike that has been pimped in a way that you cannot pimp in the game. It's all a PC thing and what have you. And I'm thinking, well, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? And to show people that you can do it. And when people know exactly how you came by it, it's like they're going to want to be a part of what's going on, or they just don't want to deal with it. It's like somebody buying me a Lamborghini and I'm going to hotwire the thing when I've got a set of keys. It makes no sense. And it takes away the sense of enjoyment and achievement out of the game. And I just don't really understand it. I've made 3 videos of this subject, and I deleted every single one of them because I didn't want to look as though I'm just complaining and whining and what have you. But when this dude told me exactly what happened in his case, and he was very, very accommodating, he wasn't being secretive, he didn't tell me to fuck off, he didn't tell me anything of the sort, he was being very, very honest, and and he's got a deep gaming interest. And when I heard from him what happened to him and what he basically done, it just kind of opened my eyes to the whole thing. So what I'm saying to people is that when you play a game and you're a low level, right, but you're a low level and you're doing it legit, and you have high level people playing the game, don't begrudge them, because you don't even know how they got the shit. But anyway, that's my thing. As you can see, I passed the mission by myself. Sometimes if you want a job doing, you got to just do it yourself. Do you know what I mean? But at the time of recording, that was like 93, but I think I'm at level 98 now. But anyway, I digress. But that's my findings on that particular subject. Anyway, until such time, happy gaming, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, Magan.